Yes, people, glorious. I missed y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Around the League show, your one-stop shop for all sports and all them things that I say all sports and them things there because this show can go left, right, up, down, diagonal, south, west, north, like yeah, what you telling me? Hey, how's the weather out there in Chicago? I see the East Coast is like burning right now. I got my
They
hoodie
just
on.
got what we had.
Yeah.
They just got what we had. It was 100 Wednesday. It was 102 degrees with almost 70% humidity.
Jeez.
Yeah. So my thermostat is set at 70. The coldest it could get was 74.
Oh my god! I almost
Because it was so damn hot, man.
Listen, and when I move back east, that's what I'm going back into. Like right now, it's nice and cool to the point where I got everything off. No heat, no AC, nothing. And I'm able to wear the hoodie in the house. You know, I see New York is having a complete meltdown. Complete meltdown. I'm like, you know what? Cool.
Are you moving back to the East Coast sometime soon?
Yeah, I'm probably not soon. I'm waiting until my youngest son graduates. You know, I don't want to move him again because I've moved him. He's been to like 3 different high schools, man. So okay. He graduates next year, the summer of 2027. So after that, then I'll see. But more than likely I'll probably end up going back to the East Coast. I'm going back to the East Coast. I fly out next Thursday. I'm going out next Thursday to spend some time in New York. And you know, there's some World Cup games because Monday is the last game that Seattle's getting.
Right.
You know, so I'll leave and go on the East Coast and see where the other games are. I think there's a couple of games in. I think there's one in Philly. Boston.
I think Boston, Philly, New York gets the final, and I think don't they get a semifinal too?
Yeah, I think they get. I think now. I know they have a game this round, which is Brazil and Norway. I think that's played.
Is it Brazil, Norway, or is it France again?
France is in Philly. France and Paraguay are in Philly. Yeah, they're in Philly. Brazil and Norway is in the Netherlands. I think Egypt, whoever Egypt played, they'll be in Atlanta. Guess where England's gonna be?
Where's England going?
You're going to Mexico City in the altitude.
Yeah, well, I think they may take the L on that one.
Yeah. Is that part of your pick? Is that part of your thinking that they won't be able to deal with the other, or you just think England are just ass?
I think England's been horrible. I mean, if England would fair or foul, if England lost to Congo, they would have been a bigger flop than Turkey.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because we would have expected Turkey to get to the round of 16 max.
England, I had them going to quarters.
Turkey?
I had Turkey going to quarters, man. If you look at, I was looking at it the other day. Funny enough, since we're talking about it, I was looking at transfer market. You know how they do the breakdown of the supposed value of each of the teams per player and shit for like the national team.
Yeah,
Turkey's estimated value by transfer market was just over 800 million euros. The whole squad put together was like 800 million euros is what they were saying from what I saw on transfer market. When you think of it in that terminology, because transfer market's pretty spot on with what the runabout with money is for a player normally. I mean, this transfer window right now is just moving mad, but like for that much money to be talked about, that squad is worth, and you couldn't make it out of the group stages is freaking bad, bro.
Yeah, yeah, but that's a fair shout. That's definitely not foul. And I look at England and I'm like, there's something missing, you know. And Tommy Tuchel was brought in to fix what was missing, and he seems like he is making a lot of the mistakes that his predecessor was making, particularly in that midfield, you know. And he survived a scare. Sometimes that's what a team needs, isn't it? Sometimes you need to survive a scare to kick on. There's not much more like margin for error or recovery. Because if you fuck up against these Mexican bunch, brother, you're not coming back in that stadium. I don't care. The juju, you can't come back against them, man. I'm not sure I want Saka to play in this game. the way the tackles are gonna be flying in, his Achilles may not survive.
I don't want him or Rice playing his damn game, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I think Rice is gonna play though, 100%. And the thing is, and Madueke was. Did you watch that game? The England game. Madueke was bad. Like the wing play has been extremely disappointing. That may be the most disappointing part of the England squad because they have kept clean sheets. They've scored a couple of goals for Harry Kane and that, but that damn wing play, my God! Like Rashford was only in the team because Gordon was so bad. And then Rashford was so bad, he brought Gordon back in. You know what I mean?
Bro, how is Rodgers not starting?
One game he didn't even play at all, did he?
Exactly.
Touch pitch at all.
Rodgers, I don't know, man. I think Tuchel made a few errors with this team. Like Jordan Henderson, if you wanted to bring him along, you should have brought him along as part of the coaching staff. If you for real needed a cheerleader, because that's basically what he is. You know, so it's like you made a massive error with that. I'm not mad at him for leaving the guys like Foden and Palmer off because they haven't been good for 18 months. So I hear that you're trying to get some other players, but it's like, damn, dude, Morgan Gibbs-White, you left at home. You left Adam Wharton at home. Like, I don't know, man. I think Tuchel, me personally, if Tuchel doesn't make a semifinal, he should get sacked.
Yeah. You know, the most surprising thing that England has done so far is not even the shit form that they've been in. It's the fact that Jordan Henderson actually made it on the pitch.
Yeah.
He played. Like, he went on the damn grass over Kobe Mainoo, who has a future ahead of him. Yeah. Henderson, like, why? I think Ivan Toney could have got those minutes. I think Kobe Mainoo and other players could have gotten those. Henderson is touching grass. I'm like, yeah, Tuchel. Like, you've done some things where I'll praise you for, because I do agree with his leaving Foden and Palmer off, because that's essentially what the media was criticizing Southgate for doing, and then he comes and changed it up, and they still criticize him for it. But big up to Jones. Yeah, I think Rice is definitely playing. I think Rice and Saliba, even though they're clearly injured, will play as far as their team goes.
Yeah.
And this is absolute madness to me. But this Argentina game I didn't expect this to be a 1-0 by now. I thought game would have been over, subs coming on.
I thought it would have been over at like the 25th minute mark, to be honest with you. I'm actually pretty impressed how Cape Verde's handling this defensively. But
yeah,
you know, this is what makes this interesting to me with this Argentina team, is that they do work hard for Messi, but it's like, if Messi's not the person to put the finishing touch on it, there's really nobody else doing it.
Yeah. Let me see what Argentina got, because I don't even know the squad from top to bottom. Has Nico Paz got any minutes yet?
I think he got minutes in the last like group stage game, but not like major minutes.
Yeah, so he's got, you know, Scaloni got a couple of players on the bench. He's got Alvarez there. He's got Nico Paz.
Lacelso scored in the one goal, or in the one game when he started.
Did he?
Yeah. I think it was the last group stage game, whoever they played in the third.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the one that Messi came on and scored the free kick?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first goal, I believe, was Lacelso.
Let me see. Yep, it sure was against Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Listen, Argentina against Egypt should be, I don't want to say a formality, but I saw Egypt today. I guess Argentina should get by them, man. So what we look like we're on a collision course for Argentina, England, or Argentina, Mexico. Who matches up better from Argentina, Mexico, or England?
England matches up better, but I mean, England matches up better, but I don't think there's that much of a difference as far as what the outcome is going to be in the scoreline between the two.
Argentina get by both of them, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're destined to see a repeat of last World Cup, to be France-Argentina in the final, if I'm quite honest with you. Because I personally don't think England unless they turn it around, I don't know if England's beating Brazil. I don't know if England's beating Brazil just yet.
I think they would.
I could see that being like a game where England doesn't show up. It'd be like the typical England game. They don't show up. And Brazil takes advantage of it. I don't know. I for some reason feel like the semifinals are going to be Argentina, Brazil, and on the other side, it's going to be Spain and France.
Yeah, that's locked. I think that is definitely locked on Spain and France. And we technically Argentina Portugal final is still on. I think that would be the biggest.
Portugal's going to get smoked by Spain, bro. Portugal's going to get smoked by Spain.
I do too, but as long as that's still on, because before the World Cup started, I'm saying if there is a possibility that this game exists, there might be some collateral damage. FIFA will pass some brown envelope. Like we've seen these refs make some crazy decisions. Because whether that was what do you think of that pen for Yuri Tillemans in the Senegal game? The one that decided.
I thought, as for the spectacle, I thought it sucked because I would have liked to seen extra time, for the game to go further. But the problem with me is that when you look at it slow-mo, the forward motion of the Senegal's player when he's going down, the foot that ends up hitting in the tackle is going in a forward motion like he's taking a hack at him. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if we're going by today's standards, it's still a penalty. I didn't agree with it because I think it's soft. But again, that's in this day and age is now what they're calling for pens and stuff.
You remember where the ball was when that contact was made?
The ball, I believe, was already getting by him.
Mm.
If I remember where the ball was basically right there, but it was mistimed. He would have never put it away because he wasn't shooting with his left foot. He was shooting with his right. And I think that because he hit the planted foot when it was still in a forward motion, I think that's the reason why they came to the decision that they did. I didn't agree with it, but again, when you go off of today's standards, it is a penalty, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I didn't get to see it because it was the other goal, the goal that was furthest away from me. And unfortunately, when you're in the stadium, they do not play the replay.
Right. So I was going to say, yeah.
So I didn't see it. So at the time, I'm just hearing the Senegal fans moan, the Belgian fans cheering their ass off. I'm like, I don't know what happened. Even the ref is looking at the screen. Then when I come home and I watch it, I'm thinking just the context around that foul and that decision that late in the game. Ref, just let the players decide the game, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If, for example, if Tillemans had the ball at his foot and he was about to take a crack at it, and then someone barged into him, I get it. But the ball wasn't really under his control, and I'm just thinking it wasn't that serious for them to go over there and decide the game for us. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm at with that one. But on the
Croatia got robbed too. Croatia got robbed. I don't care what anybody says. Croatia got robbed. The Croatian player was not the last guy to touch the ball. It was Vega. The Portuguese defender, the ball goes off of his back. He completely mistimes the header, goes off his back, and goes to Pasalic. By the letter of the law, he shouldn't be offsides because the defender was the last one to touch it.
Yeah. You know what? Oh, shit. The referees, right? Fair foul. Yeah. Referees, especially at this level, should be required to have played the game at some level.
I've been in this camp that players and referees should be the ones in the VAR room for no matter what the competition is. If you're a Serie A, great. If you want a job, we put you in the VAR room with the referee so that there's multiple ways to interpret the situation of what's going on. I think there's too many inexperienced referees that were guys that could like only cut it in Sunday league and now are like, oh, well, this is my way to be a professional is to be a referee. And just some of the calls that they make are absolutely horrendous and horseshit. So, I feel like before these two games, I thought the refereeing hasn't been bad. I've actually liked the referees so far for the tournament, but these last two games with these two calls, I think is starting to put a dent in the situation with the referees. Because at the beginning in the group stage, I thought the referees were doing a good job.
Yeah, I think they were Big up the views. Big up to BX Gunner. Big up the joins, man. Appreciate it. I'm not saying the ref should be professionals or played in the Premier League, La Liga, but you should have played the game at some. I don't care, Division 2, Division 1. You should be required to play some level of, so you can understand the nuances of contact. Because if you've never played the game, you'll never know that sometimes you have to shrug off contact, and you won't be so easily manipulated or because the cheating or they call it simulation, they call it diving, they put fancy words to it, but the shit is cheating. You know what I'm saying? If you hit me on the shoulder and I go down holding my face, I'm trying to bait you into setting someone off. You know what I mean? So cheating is a part of football and culture. But these damn referees, man, they should be required, because there is no way some of these men played ball in any league and they call some of these fouls that they give. Like, bruh, like, come on, man. I don't.
And you know what? Preferably, there should be a lot of defenders. A lot of these referees, I think, should be defenders, because they'll understand, like what you're saying, with the context of the tackles and stuff. To why some of these calls are getting questionable. You know, it's almost like the same situation when you look at football with how bullshit the roughing the passer's gotten now. You know, when you go back 10, 15 years ago, roughing the passers, if you were being an asshole and the quarterback threw the ball away already for 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and you just got mad because you couldn't get to him that play and you went and hit him.
Yeah.
Now it's to the point to where you throw the ball and I go like this to you, 15-yard penalty. It's like, well, what the fuck we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, that or some of these NFL, these NBA flagrants. You know, they'll stop the game. Like, no one even saw the shit. Hey, the following play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant one. I'm like, what? So we're gonna wait 5 minutes to see you watch someone flop, and then call a flagrant one. That is crazy. But yeah, that roughing the passer shit was annoying. But you remember the other call? There were 2 fouls, and it was a thin line between the two. It was roughing the kicker or running into the kicker.
Yeah.
Running into the kicker.
Yeah.
Running into the kicker is a 5-yard penalty, and it's a repeater down. But roughing the kicker was an automatic first down, like a pass interference, which always used to be very fine. Of what do they call? That used to be funny as hell.
And then remember too, with the roughing the kicker, if you try to block and you miss him and he lands on you, it's roughing the kicker. You may not have even touched him, but if his stupid ass lands on you because he's not good enough to jump out of the fucking way, it was roughing the kicker on top of it. Remember, what was the playoff game? Oh, it cost him the fucking game, that penalty. Who was it?
A roughing the kicker penalty?
Yeah. Early 2000s.
Shit, man. It doesn't jump out to me, but there were a bunch. I remember
Jets. Chad Pennington's second year. I think it's Jets first round against Baltimore.
It is early 2000s, for real.
Yeah, I believe it's the Jets. If you remember, Baltimore was punting the ball away. They were down by 3. They were trusting their defense to get a stop on the Jets. And the fucking who was that defensive tackle for the Jets at the time? He wore the 63, had a stupid contract at a young age and never did shit.
Was that DeBrickashaw?
No. The guy that was with DeBrickashaw is the nose tackle. So they had John Abraham as the one side pass rusher, and then they still had Ellis was the other pass rusher. I'm trying to remember. Dwayne Robertson. Dwayne Robertson.
Called him DR. Yeah.
DR goes to block the punt, miss. Baltimore's punter punts it, miss kicks. He squib kicked it basically because he was scared. Lands on Robertson, 15-yard call. Baltimore gets the fucking ball back. They go and get a touchdown, and then the Jets turn it over, and Baltimore knocks them out of the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's madness, man. But there was so many of those calls. And the thing is, apparently a kicker must have been gotten hurt, because what the justification that the NFL used to use is when the kicker is in his stance, because of how they kick, they're completely vulnerable. It's like a receiver in the air, and then they try to, but they overdid it. They're running into the kicker. Hey, let's give it 5 yards, but a fresh set of downs because you expect me to stop in midair? I'm supposed to try to block. Oh, damn. No way.
Brother just tied the game.
Oh, shit. Listen. Just when you think the World Cup can't get no more dramatic, you know.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this though, right now. I want Cape Verde to stay because their women has been top tier as far as the lookers in the crowd. They've had some bad women representing Cape Verde.
I'm watching the replay back now.
See, look at this girl right now crying. Oh my Lord.
Who gave the damn ball away? Is that Molina? Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I was calling 5-6.
Beautiful finish, though, man. That's a good finish around the defender and back corner.
Come on, Emmy Martinez. Crazy.
Through the legs and just missed the kick on Emmy Martinez.
Yeah. Stunned. Jerry Jones' playpen is stunned. That is wild.
What do you make of this? What do you make of this stupid basketball trade?
Brother,
I think Boston just sealed their fate. They're not going for a title again for a while.
You know what? I think it's official. I think I'm taking credit for this. The Knicks officially broke the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing so many moves happening. It's like everyone thinking they have a chance now. Hey, 8 winners in 8 different years, we have a chance now. Let's trade. But I'll tell you what, I understand the trade. Now, I see Stephen A. and all kind of people are trying to make this something other than what the fuck it is. They're bringing in race and all kind of shit. They did not trade Jason Tatum because he's a better player than Jason Tatum. I mean, than Jaylen Brown. No. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He is a better player, bro. This ain't a dark skin, light skin. They don't want the outspoken black guy. Jason Tatum is just a better basketball player than Jaylen Brown. I just think that. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown is very good, but he is not that guy. And better, once he said what the fuck he said about this being my favorite season after you lost 3-1, the writing was on the wall. I saw it. The writing was on the wall. He had to go. It's kind of like, go on.
Do you think it's because Jason Tatum's the better package? He's more marketable than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown to me is like this newer version of Jimmy Butler. He's an old school blue collar fucking basketball player. He's got good handles, but he's an old school guy as far as wanting to go to the rim and everything else. I like, for me personally, I like Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum in my personal opinion. Now, do I think Tatum's the better overall player? Potentially, yeah, when Tatum shows up. But I think the thing with me is with this is I think Jaylen Brown is a little bit too blue collar and isn't as marketable as Tatum, which is why Boston kept him.
Yeah, I like this coming from BX Gunner. Tatum is Jordan Brown. Essentially, that's what it is. The thing is, Jason Tatum is a guard forward. He is 6'9", can handle. He can do everything Jaylen Brown can do, and he does that, and he goes about his business. But when you get bounced about the playoffs, bounced about the playoffs, talking about this was your favorite season where you just choked away a 3-1 lead, and you're on damn Twitch every night just saying dumb shit. Yeah, they were, and bro, like you just lost a 3-1 lead. Is the front office just supposed to run it back, or they're supposed to try to improve the team? Yeah, that's what they're trying to improve the team. So they're trying to improve the team, and they put your name in a trade with Giannis, bro. This is like Karl Malone getting offended if they had put his name in a trade with Michael Jordan. Yeah, they're trying to get better, and they decided, hey, we're gonna move you on. You know, now you're gonna come back to the Boston Garden whenever you. Now, I am surprised that they traded him to a division rival. I am,
especially for Paul George.
Yeah, that part of it. Yeah, so it's layered, and that just tells me just how much they wanted to get rid of him. Oh shit, Messi, you have to score that. You have to score that. This fucking goalkeeper, man. This brother, 1-on-1 with Messi, at 40 years old. Come on, Messi.
Now they got the workhorses in.
Oh, he just pick a corner. He kicked it straight at him. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. But yeah, it's if you're Philly, you're laughing at this trade. You're like, yeah, we got younger and we got better. They got older and a couple of draft picks. Now, those picks could be worth something in 2020, in 28, and 2030. Julian Alvarez coming.
If I was Jaylen Brown, I'd be pissed that I ended up in Philly.
So, and if you're Jaylen Brown, right, it's clear that bro wanted his own team, yeah? He wanted his 100%. Own team. So now he's at a team, he's at a player, at Boston, it was just him and Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Now, so he was one of two. Now, bro, you're one of three, maybe even one of four. You know what I'm saying? Well, one of three. I'm going to go with three. Edgecombe is a sophomore year, but I see a good player in there. So it's Maxi's team, right? Is it Max's team or is it Embiid's team?
Oh, for me, it should be Maxi's team. Embiid's time is done. See, if I'm Philly, I'm getting rid of him. I'm getting rid of Embiid. I'm done wasting time with this moron. Joel Embiid is one of the best, shittiest players I've ever seen in my life. The guy can't stay freaking healthy. He doesn't use. You ever noticed he's the only big guy in the history of basketball that when it's crunch time, he doesn't like to be in the hole.
Yeah.
And it's not his game. Never has been his game with the outside shot. I don't know what these trainers or what all these other idiots are doing. This guy should be in the hole, banging with the big men, grabbing rebounds and getting putbacks in crunch time. We've seen it too many times. You try to go out to the outside for whatever reason in crunch time, and it never works out.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of Embiid. That's my personal opinion. I am not a fan of Joel Embiid. I think he is one of the most overrated players in the league. And it's sad because if he's completely healthy, Embiid should be a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a problem when he's healthy. But I look at that Philly team, and I'm looking at I think Maxey is a bad boy. Edgecombe had a very good rookie year. Embiid, I think they're gonna end up doing a load management masterpiece on him. You know, he probably play like 50-something games next year and try to stay healthy for the playoffs. But the playoffs is gonna come in inevitably. He is gonna be sat down with injury, and it's gonna end the same way. But that's one thing. That's the big trade between them two. It's bigger than is it bigger than the Giannis trade? This one?
I don't know. I don't know.
Go on.
Pat Riley, for me, is the greatest basketball mind in the history of the game. And I'm really intrigued how he's going to try to pull this off with other pieces to that Miami Heat team to try to get them to being a force again.
They just signed Hardaway.
Yeah, I know.
Good
and
pickup.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they get LeBron.
Yeah, so that's where I was trying to get to. Like, where does the king end up? Where does he take his talents to? Because he's really enjoying this. You know, he is thoroughly enjoying the entire basketball world, doing pie charts and all kind of salary cap thingies to see where he fits in. But what's the best fit for him? Not necessarily where he's going to end up, but what team do you look at and be like, add Bron to this, and we're having a different champion next year? Other than
I think it's a toss up between Cleveland and Miami. Those are the only two teams I want to see him go to. If he goes to Philadelphia, I'm fucking done. If he goes to Philly or Golden State, I'm done with basketball. I'd rather me personally, I would love to see him go back and right the wrong with the Heat. Because my personal opinion, I think LeBron made a huge mistake in leaving Miami. Huge mistake. I think LeBron still hadn't grasped everything that actually needs to be when it comes to running a basketball team. Because we all know LeBron wants to be an owner at some point, right? I think LeBron threw too much of a temper tantrum with the situation with him and Pat Riley at the time of trying to force Eric Spoelstra out of the seat and everything else. And for me, I think he should go back to Miami to right the wrong and get one more ring with the Heat. Now, if it's not the Heat, go to Cleveland and try to get you a second ring for Cleveland for that whole situation. But those are the only two teams I want to see him on. I don't want to see him on Golden State or Philly for that matter.
Huh? I'll take him in New York on a free.
I'd rather see him on the Knicks than Golden State or Philly.
Yeah. But
if he goes to Golden State, I'm knocking him down a couple pegs in the pecking order on greatest of all time talk if he goes and does that bullshit.
Yeah, he's not going to Golden State. That team is too old, man. If he goes to Golden State, you're gonna have a 42-year-old LeBron, a 40-year-old Orford, a 38-year-old Steph Curry, a 36-year-old Jimmy Buckets, a 35-year-old Draymond Green. That ain't. They're not getting past. Not even Ant-Man and them. They're not getting past with their old ass. That's too old. No. Yeah, I understand that experience, but I never thought I would say this. But that's too much experience. they're too old. You know what I'm saying? They're way too old. I actually think he ends up a New York Knicks. You know why? That's why we got rid of Mitchell Robinson.
You know what? I hear it. I could see him going to New York. I think that'd be a good thing for him if he went to the Knicks. But again, as long as it's not for the team that fits, throwing the Knicks into the mix, the Knicks and the Heat are the two best teams for him to go to. If you're looking at it from LeBron's perspective, one, you don't have to do any defensive work because you got Giannis now. And Giannis is much more of a person that you can rely on in the defensive role for you to be that more point guardish game that he is now, where he's not going to grab all the rebounds or do the defensive work. Giannis can go and do that for you down low. However, New York, I think you put him and Brunson together, that's a hell of a tandem on the offensive side. If New York starts getting into jams like we saw in a couple games where it got tight at like the third and into the fourth quarter for New York, I think LeBron relieves some of that if he was to go there.
There's one reason we got rid of Mitchell Robinson. One reason and one reason only. And it wasn't a salary cap thing. It was just he wears the number 23.
Mm-hmm.
He wears number 23, and that's the number that's what LeBron's going to wear. So we moved him, sent him to Boston, and free up the shirt. So LeBron can, and we'll have Josh Hart, we'll have Brunson in the backcourt, and we'll kill games off with OG, him, and Cat, or Mikal Bridges, whoever is hot.
Yeah.
I'm not one to turn my nose up at Bron at 42 as a free agent. Now it's not like we're going to be trading anything for him. I mean, the Wizards could be the most improved team and contender after this season is done. Most improved, yeah. Contender, nah, hell nah. They'll definitely improve, right?
That team hasn't been a contender since I can remember.
They definitely won't contend, but they'll improve. Right, they won't give up 83 to Bam next year. I'm sure of it. But if they sign up AD, you know what I'm saying, and I'm thinking the AD, the new rookie, and man like Trae Young, I think they could do bits. I could do bits. Why is this game still 1-1?
This isn't well. They just got a foul outside the box. Messi could definitely put this free kick in.
There's only pressure on one team now. There was no pressure for Cabo Verde going into this game. Big up Hendo. Big up man. Verde showing more balls than most of the Northern European teams that meekly exited the World Cup. So yeah, I think you're talking about Germany and Turkey.
Holland.
Holland. Oh my God. You talk about disappointment. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed in their tactics.
Hey, I saw your stream when you were like, I got to apologize to Gianni about Reinders. I told you that dude was a fucking bum. That dude was the most overrated, overhyped fucking player of the transfer window last year. Them guys at Manchester City and all these Premier League fans tried saying that, we got the pick of the litter of the midfielder. That dude sucks. He is fucking trash.
I could not believe when I looked at all subs exhausted in a knockout game, and Darun got the
30-something-year-old Darun.
I was like, what am I watching? No, he was And the thing is, it's not just that. He started like the first game that Man City played against Wolves last year. They won 4-0, and he looked like a player. But man, he has went downhill from there. For him at Man City, you know what I'm saying? Him and a couple other players. I think Marmoush had fell off of a cliff.
Yeah,
come on there. Another player who came from another attacking player that I'm going to add to my list of Bundesliga players who come to the Prem and struggle. His name is going to be on the list. A long list of Leon Bailey and the Kai Havertz's and Kunku's and Xavi Simons and Werner.
Who you talking, Blondie?
Yeah. What was his name?
Voltamati.
Ultimate, yeah. Like he started off well. I used to go on Jordy Dread stream. Jordy Dread specs. He's got a lot of female Newcastle fans. They weren't even calling him Ultimate. They were calling him Long Dick Nick. They were loving him so much when he started off. You know what I'm saying? They said, Isak can go on. We got Long Dick Nick. He's gonna do this and that. I think his penalty was worse than Havertz's. That pen was so shaky. Speaking of pens,
bro, this is what I don't get with Germany. How do you not start Musiala?
That's why his ass is fired. What's his name?
Good.
Nagelsmann. This
Nagelsmann sucks, man.
Man. He is a shit coach, bro.
Let's call it for what it is. That dude sucks. All these people tried overhyping this guy that he was the next hot thing and all this shit. Bro, this is the same guy that said we don't need an out-and-out striker when we lose Lewandowski at Bayern. Give me Sadio Mane, and we're going to have this quote-unquote flexible bullshit. And then all of a sudden, you get fucking mollywopped, and you don't even try to do the flexible crap when you can actually use it with this team. Like, really, why is Kai Havertz starting for Germany as a striker? How is that even possible?
Now, that game, he started in the 10. He started kind of against Paraguay. He started Havertz in the 10. Only him and Arteta does this dumb shit. I've never seen it. No other manager. Like they might as well have gone back to Joachim Low because he wouldn't have done that. He won the damn shit. Like, he won the tournament. Now I'm hearing that Klopp might be taking the job.
I see. I think it's a bad move for Klopp.
Yeah. It's the backlog, DX Gunner. It's a huge backlog for the OG. You know what I'm saying? 8th Avenue is called OG Anunoby Way now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And obviously 11th is, Jalen Brunson Way. Oh, yeah. Manu was in the stadium, yeah?
He's in one of the suites. He was wearing a number 20 Argentina jersey.
Okay. He's sitting next to Shakira. She seemed to be at all the games.
She's so smoke. She's still so smoke.
Her and fucking Infantino talking about racking up flyer miles.
I'd wear Shakira's ass as a hat.
Yeah, man. Shakira is she's done well for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, these two, Nkunku, Shirley, Naby Keita, all these, man. There's a long list of players.
Bro, when we were talking about, what was the last time when you and me were talking about this Diamande kid? That RB Leipzig is one of the greatest finesse job clubs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
They've made hundreds of millions of dollars off of all these guys that they've sold in the last few years, and only 2 of them have worked out, and it's Szoboszlai and Olmo. And even then, Olmo, you can't even guarantee to get 40 games out of because he's always hurt for Barcelona.
Yeah. It was weird for me seeing that guy play in Germany because typically your best Spanish players either play in the Premier League or they play in La Liga, even Serie A. They very seldomly go to Germany. So when he was at Leipzig, I'm like, this brother he's good, but there's something off there. And it turns out the thing that was off are the damn injuries. Yeah. And the thing I tell Liverpool fans, like I tell LFC Monster, he thought I was having a go at him. I'm like, hurry up and pay that 112 so we can have Diamande on the next list. If Liverpool are gonna go sign any Diamande from that damn from Ivory Coast or from Leipzig, there's another Diamande that plays for that nation that's a center back that seems decent. I think he plays for Sporting.
Yeah, he's a decent center back.
Yeah, because them fuckers, they're gonna need 2 center backs, or maybe even 3.
Liverpool was linked to him last year, and Sporting was talking about like 60 million or some crazy shit for him.
Yeah, that's crazy. What the hell? He tried to score from that free kick. Really? What's he trying to do? Right up. There is no way.
RB Scamzig. That's 100% that name. That's 100% that team's name. That team is a scam, man.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see how well, then again, he'll probably go to the Ligue 1 and bang, because PSG will just impose their will on most teams. Yeah, Walter Martin started off well, and then that's right, because he did start up front, and then Eddie Howe kind of played him like a second striker /10. He did do that. Yeah, Nagelsmann, all hype, man, and he'd be lucky to get another big job after this shit, man, because he's fucking I don't know if you spelled this wrong on purpose, but Nagby, I kind of like Nagby Keita. That boy, between him, Lallana, and Sterling, my God, not Sterling, Sturridge. They're the damn injury merchants, man. I think them fuckers were born injured.
Didn't they say? Didn't they say Keita was like one of them old school African players that was lying about his age, and that's why he kept getting hurt?
He said that about Partey too, because we were like, "Yo, brother, you had no injury history at Atleti, where you had to run because you don't walk, and Simeone don't carry passengers."
Simeone will fight you if you talk.
Bro comes to the Prem and just been breaking down left and right. Once about a form crash when I put him in my fantasy football team. We did start strong. He scored against us, and that was a match. We went to St. James's early. We went there.
Yeah, that was like game 4 or 5, I think. Yeah,
we went there early, man, and he banged against us, man. They're scamming hard. Yeah, Nag because he's always injury ridden. Him, Lallana, Sturridge, Jack Wilshere. There have been some guys who just could not get off the damn nursing table, man. Just couldn't. Why the hell is this game still 1-1 there? This might be a holler for me. Because I was saying 6-7 at half.
I was saying, I told North when he did his stream earlier, I said, bro, I said, good luck to you guys, but I got a bad feel. Oh my God, what a block.
This is not good, bro. Because there's only one that's growing in confidence as long as this game goes on. Mm-hmm. So are we meant to believe that England can't beat this? The number one team in the world?
No, I still don't think England can beat Argentina.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. England-France final. Yep, you heard it here first.
I think England would get fucking played off the park by France.
Yeah, be that as may, probably. The better team will win, but I think France. I think England will get there, man. I think they will beat Mexico. Just, and I think they will beat Brazil because Brazil ain't up to par. Brazil ain't up to speed. No one from England is gonna leave Martinelli that wide open at the edge of the box late in the game for a free shot at. You know what I'm saying? So.
Fair foul. If Ancelotti wins the World Cup with this Brazil squad, is he the greatest manager of all time?
Ooh, shit. I mean, I think if I go through his resume with a fine-tooth comb, he might be the most decorated already.
He's the only manager. He's the only manager to win all 5 major European leagues, with also 5 Champions League titles with 2 clubs.
You know what? Carlo already sits at the GOAT table. I think he sits at the table of GOATed managers. You know what I hold against Carlo? You know how I hold the 2011 NBA Finals against LeBron? I don't hold the 2007 Finals against them because they weren't going to beat the Spurs. The 2011 one that he shit the bed against Dirk, I still hold that against him. 100%. I still hold the 2005 Champions League Final against Carlo. That I know he went on to win a lot of shit, but goddamn, man, come on, 3-0 up in the final with the players that you had,
and you can make the argument that Liverpool team's the shittiest team to win the Champions League in like the last 20 years.
It is, and Carlo has allowed these Liverpool men to talk certain way because that one and. They got Tottenham in the final, which they're going to win. They were going to win before a kickoff, right? Yeah. So I was like, what the? Right, I was thinking like 3-0 at halftime is what I was expecting this game to be. You know what I'm saying? Gattuso, Pirlo. Brother, that team was the best team in Europe. They were. And he fucked it. So that's something that I will forever hold against Carlo. I don't think the media, because he went on to win so much, people just forget that it happened. Just like, no, that shit didn't happen. It happened.
That's also why I like Ancelotti, because he never forgets that it happened. He always still holds that against himself, which is why I think I like that about him. I think for me, if you're looking at it, I think he's already sitting at the GOAT table. I can't name 5 managers. I can't name 5 managers all time that's better than him.
Yeah, I do. I think he sits at the GOAT table. The problem with the GOAT table is that there is a head chair. You know what I'm saying?
It's right now, it's still Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah. So I think he sits there. And but yeah, this would be massive and especially if he goes to the final and overthrows France or knocks off Argentina on the way there. Because then you would have beaten the last 2 World Cup winners. Yeah, that's fair.
With a dog ass bullshit Brazil team.
Yeah, that is a shout. I'll definitely hear that. But yeah, man,
this Brazil team is embarrassing.
Now people can call the Spain game a one-off. Which one?
Yeah, no, true.
What does he mean? What do you mean, BX? Fill me in.
Because remember, Cape Verde tied Spain.
Oh, he's talking about the 0-0, the first game to kick off the. Yeah.
Who's hurt here from Portugal? Or not Portugal? Portugal. Argentina, somebody's hurt. Oh, it looks like it's McAllister.
Oh, Jesus. No, is it?
No, it's Paredes.
Yeah, he needs to come off. He's been shit.
He's always been shit.
He might as well start Otamendi. Otamendi's there. Don't tell me. Tell me Otamendi's in the squad.
Yeah, he's still in the squad. Yeah, he's there.
Because
that's Tagliafico still playing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Every highlight that involves Argentina conceding a goal when Otamendi's on the pitch, he's in it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, God.
Cape Verde's manager is better than Tuchel.
Listen, they've done well. They have done well. I'm not going to listen. They've only conceded 2 goals this tournament, and they have faced some good opposition. You know what I'm saying? That brother was 1-on-1 with Messi and saved Pazina. Yeah, he's going to be a national hero when he goes back to Cape Verde, regardless of the result. And if you're Argentina, the smoke that brother is on, you don't want to go to pens with this keeper.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, these Argentina players are going to be shaky as hell. And Messi already missed one this tournament.
Who?
Yeah, they're cooking. It's quite a few more minutes on the clock. Just a few more minutes on the clock, and they're still in the game. And I'm saying this should have been over. Jamie Carragher would have been a nobody if it weren't for that match. Facts.
Big facts.
That's
the only reason why Jamie Carragher talks the way that he talks is because of their fucking victory. If we're being honest, Jamie Carragher is a fucking scrub.
I'm surprised he didn't get a call for the commentary. Like, speaking of commentary, what are you watching it on? Who are you getting your commentary from?
I've been watching it all on Telemundo.
Okay.
I'm working on my Spanish too. So
commentary on Fox is dreadful,
bro. I have had I think it was yesterday on Nat's channel. They were talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic called it right about calling Ronaldo selfish. I said, hold on a second. You're telling me Zlatan Ibrahimovic got the balls to talk about being selfish when he's not even in the same conversation with a trophy cabinet as Ronaldo? You know, that's one of those things where it's like right message, wrong messenger.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's perfectly said. Yeah, just hey, write that down on a cue card and give it to Thierry. That's hey, you say this. Or even Lawless can say this. Yeah, he can say that. But yeah,
he's an idiot to begin with. Alexi Lawless is a fucking idiot to begin with. That guy. Did you see he was trying to have a conversation? I forgot what podcast it was on, but he was adamantly trying to say that Weston McKennie's a better player than Alexis McAllister. Like, bro, what are you talking about here?
Yeah, it's one thing because I don't even rate McAllister like that. But yeah, that's crazy.
I don't either, but not no fucking McKennie.
Yeah, not McKennie. You know what though? You see that they have this thing on Fox where they're showing Zlatan and Thierry juggling the ball. They're playing keeping up. Yeah. Lawless just calmly move out the way. He didn't want no parts of it.
He knows.
Yeah,
he knows.
Like, do not pass me that ball. Do not kick it over here while the camera is running because I'm about to go viral because I can't juggle.
I actually met him last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed like it was, oh my God, they're going to give a penalty.
To Cape Verde.
Handball penalty against Cape Verde. It's going to be a penalty for Argentina.
No way.
Yep.
See?
You're going to see it right now. It went off his head and onto his arm.
Uh-oh, the Messi hate is going to come. Oh, that did touch his arm. Like he headed it onto his own arm.
They didn't call it. Thank God.
The South Korean manager was just sacked and has apparently returned to North America amid massive criticism upon a disappointing exit. Yes, I've seen a lot of it. A lot of governments getting involved in shit that they shouldn't be getting involved in. And this is like when you have a corrupt government that's trying to deflect from their own fucked upness, they're gonna use this World Cup shit. Like if you're the prime minister or the president of Uruguay, you have a golden opportunity to have a go at the team and hide your own fucked upness. Yeah. Because that is crazy. Like what was the expectation for South Korea going into this?
That's what I was going to ask. Kim Min-jae has fallen off a cliff since he went to Bayern Munich from where he was at with his one season with Napoli. And it's not like Son is the spring chicken anymore like he was at Spurs.
Yeah. Man, that's wild.
I don't know too many people that would have said, "Oh, South Korea's got a chance to get out of the group." I don't get all that. I think the team that should be the loudest talking point of shit that needs to change within a country as far as shit getting done for their team is the Dutch.
Yeah.
The Dutch. Ronald Koeman should never be allowed in that country again. And the sad thing is Ronald Koeman was world class as a player. I just can't believe how you come from the old total football Dutch era and you played that bullshit.
Yeah, how do you coach Barcelona and then go coach that? You know what I'm saying? Like how?
And he did the same thing at Barcelona. Remember, he tried playing that stupid fucking 3-5-2 nonsense at Barcelona, and I think it was like Dembele and Messi were the two strikers at the time when he was trying to do it, or Messi had already gone to PSG, and it was like we're gonna try this trickery shit, and nothing happened. Like I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Doesn't matter how good Morocco is as a team, you are the fucking Dutch. You are expected to play a certain way. When we talk about the Mavericks and the love of the game to watch dribblers, the two countries you think of the most is Brazil and the Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to go away from that is absolutely ridiculous in my personal opinion.
Yeah. McKinney gets a lot of shit, but he always shows up for club and country. He may not be flashy or pleasing on the eye, but he hustles and fights. I can't knock him, in my opinion. Fair? I mean, that's a fair shot. I just Alexis Lalas, he has a history of doing this with the American players too, because he was putting Landon Donovan in conversations that he didn't belong at the time, and the history.
Landon Donovan also does that to himself too. that dude is the biggest narcissist I've ever seen in my life. As far as when it comes to football, he's almost as bad as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
like. I think there should be a heavyweight title fight between Landon Donovan and Martin Odegaard for who's the final boss of Subaru drivers.
You know what I was there? Oh God, the Subaru, Oh God.
Subaru Forester.
Oh man. I just found out those fuckers makes lay flat engines. Like, every other car, they would have like a V block, a V6 or an inline 6. They have a H6 where the engine lays down and the piston. Like, bro, who taught them? Now, bro, let me ask you, can Cabo Verde beat Egypt in a game of football?
I mean, if they're doing this with Argentina, yeah, I would think so.
That's what I'm saying. If say this goes to pens and they win, that's who they got in the next round, bro. So we could see Cape Verde in a quarter fucking final. Who put a bet on that? Because if it goes to pen, this goalkeeper is on smoke, bro.
I think what was my buddy saying? I think the odds was plus 1,900 on Cape Verde. So if you bet if you bet $1, you would have won $1,900
I
for
believe
them
it.
to win. The things were so crazy, bro. If these guys win, Vegas is going to be laughing their balls off.
Bro,
It was minus 700. It was minus 700 to bet on fucking Argentina.
So you would lose money.
Yeah. Dude, minus 700. You're betting 700 to make a buck.
That is crazy. You know what? When I was filling out my bracket, my round of 32, there were some that I was writing in pen, and there were some that I was writing in pencil. Argentina was the first one that I wrote in pen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, yeah, this is light work for Argentina. 94 minutes. No breakthrough. Nah, brother. This is embarrassing for them, but I'm loving this for Cape Verde.
Me too.
Yeah, I know Shane Gooner is shooting bricks right now.
Oh!
Yeah, he didn't.
Good save.
Yeah, this is
coming.
This brother can listen. He must have took. He needs to be drug tested. What's his name? Fazina.
See if he's doping.
Yeah, but this is not normal. He's 40-ish.
Hey, what was Shaka Hislop when he had that unbelievable game against Sweden?
Yeah, I don't think he was 40. I think he was like mid-30s.
Yeah, he might have been mid-30s. Yeah.
But this brother here.
I'll tell you one thing too, though. The guys that are playing defense for Cape Verde are putting up a hell of a fight too.
Brother, could they?
Very well drilled right now. The way this team is going. Because, like I said, I thought it'd have been 3-4-0 at halftime.
Fucking hell! This is wild.
Could you imagine if these boys fucking steal it here at the end in the extra time? FIFA would have a heart attack.
Let me Google World Cup's biggest upsets and see what comes up, because I'm drawing a blank right now.
Wow, Senegal and France in 2002 is definitely up there.
Oh, the opener.
Yeah.
But this would be higher because this is a knockout game. Well, no, that one was higher because France actually didn't even qualify for the knockout that year.
They didn't even get out of the group stage in 2002.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the first team to win the title, and then they got sent out in the group stage after they defended it?
Yeah, and it wasn't
because then the following one was Italy. Italy won 2006 and then couldn't get out of the group in 2010.
Yeah, so they got a couple games on here. They got the Saudi beating Argentina in the last World Cup.
Yeah.
They also got USA beating England in 1950.
Geez, they're still holding on to that fucking game. I swear to God.
They did. And then they have Argentina beat Cameroon. Argentina is involved in quite a few of these. Cameroon 1-0. Argentina group stage 1990. Roger Milla and them, man.
Yeah.
And then we got Senegal, France in the opening stage. Korea knocked out Italy in 2002, round of 16.
Yeah, the rigged one.
And then Paraguay knocking out Germany last week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Paraguay one, boy. Them Germans, boy.
Yeah.
Them Germans. Fair or foul, since we were talking about Brazil. Tell me if this is a fair or foul thing. If I was the president of the Brazilian FA, I wouldn't allow any Brazilian players to leave the country until they were 25, 26 to revive the samba ball. Because I think, some people are saying, oh, this is what happens when you're throwing money at kids and everything else, which I hear to a certain degree. But at the same time, I think these kids are going to play the European game way too young, and they're not allowed to do what they used to do. It's almost, funny enough, it's almost like the times with Pelé, where they would only allow like the whiter Brazilians to play, and they played the European game. And then once when they started allowing the black Brazilians to play, that's where the where you saw the dancing and everything came in. The Jogo Bonito. I think because now it's even the black players ain't even doing the jogo bonito. So I think I would make it to where you can't leave Brazil till you're 26 and playing that brand of football to revive it. I think something's got to change. And I think it should be the same thing for the Dutch.
You know why I love that idea? That if they have to stay into Brazil until they're 25, you know what that would mean for Flamengo, Santos, the team that the big boys used to. Because I remember when Romario went back to Flamengo, they loved him there, and he still had something to offer when he came back from Europe.
Oh yeah, then Sao Paulo.
Yeah, that would mean a lot. Now 25 be a little too. I think there's too much money in it for 25. I think maybe 22. Because at 25 you're going to Europe for what, one big contract, maybe two. A little bit younger, they could probably get 3 big contracts from the bigger clubs. It's a bit younger, but I like the idea because they have to get their identity back. They have to. I don't know what Brazil is anymore. You know what I mean? There, and you see the only club at this the only nation at this World Cup that's performing at the levels is the one with the identity, and that's France. Yeah. So this is the identity of Cape Verde. And look, they're taking Argentina the extra time. They play with an identity. Everyone else is England don't have one. The Dutch don't have one. Germany, what's their identity?
Germany's problem is their talent pool is shrinking up.
Yeah.
Germany's making the same mistakes that Italy was making when you look at bringing in so many foreign players and not allowing your youth to get opportunities because their unders are not doing too good.
Yeah.
He said, imagine if Frank got the same respect as a kid.
Listen, of those 9 million people or that 9 million new followers that he got, all the fuckers with Argentina ties are going to unsubscribe now.
Oh, if they win? Yeah. This would be the greatest upset in World Cup history if they win this.
I low-key want it to happen still. I'm not going to lie. I low-key want this shit to happen, even though I'm a Messi guy. But this is crazy, bro.
This would break the internet in that Ronaldo Messi shit. If Ronaldo got a stage farther at an older age and Messi goes out to this and is a part of the biggest upset, yeah, it would break the fucking internet if that happened.
This is how you spoil a party, 100%. Hendo says this was Coleman's second stint as Holland manager. The talent pool for the national coach is pretty thin. I suppose Van Nistelrooy. Oh shit! What about Van Persie? Give it to old Van Persie, man. That Schneider ain't into coaching. The hell?
Oh, Schneider's out too busy drinking. See how big that boy blew up to now? That boy drinking and eating.
It looked like someone pumping with air. It looked like Wayne Rooney.
You remember the old Reebok pumps when you just went down and pumped them up in the tongue? Yeah. It's like...
Oh shit! Now who the hell? I think I got that. I think my wife ordered some other shit from Amazon. Give me 1 second. Let me see who's at my door.
All good. BX Gunner goes piss test now. I'm actually most excited to see Portland. I'm not too convinced with the Portland Trail Blazers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's gonna. I don't know, man. Portland to me, cool. You added Ja Morant and everything else. I don't know. Ja Morant's got to straighten up before I'm convinced that he's going to do something with the Portland Trail Blazers. That's my thing. I think Ja Morant has the capabilities to be one of the best players in the league. It's just Ja Morant's going down a bad path with certain decisions that he's made, and I don't know. He fit really well in at Memphis, but I think stuff that goes on in Memphis is hindering Ja Morant from being that much better of a player. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Portland, the Portland Trail Blazers haven't concerned me as a basketball team since it never worked out with Brandon Roy and that whole team that they had back then. Since then, the Trailblazers have just been like they make the playoffs, big deal. They're not a threat, and they always, and I would love to see the Trailblazers actually be a better team because I've always liked them as far as the players and the teams that they've put together. Like That team when they had Batum, Gerald Wallace, Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, and all those guys on that team. I like that team a lot. I used to play with them a lot, but I just don't think John Morant's going to be that big difference maker for the Trailblazers. I just don't think so.
Yeah, I don't even think he really wants to be there, but he needs to humble himself because this might be.
He also needed to get out of Memphis.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
They were like, because somebody was saying the Bulls should trade for John Morant. I said no. So if you thought he was bad in Memphis, what do you think he's going to be in Chicago?
Yeah. To be fair to Raya, he's proven himself as a good keeper for 3 seasons running. Golden Glove winner 3 times. Plim, that is no mean feat. Yeah, he is, man. But De La Fuente has this thing for Unai Simone. Yeah, man, they need to test him. This brother is on something. He is just.
He came running out of the back too. He came running out from underneath. He must have went back to the back. He must have just got shot up again.
Oh God! But as far as the NBA goes, man, I like how the East is stacking up, and there's just a whole lot of shifting going around. Because right now you can't hand on heart say who's going to come out the East, and I like that. I think Toronto.
I don't know if you can say that with the West either, though. I just think the West doesn't have as strong of teams. Like with the Western side of the playoffs, it was really the second round and towards the end was more interesting. The first round, you pretty much knew everybody was going to win. The East is certainly the tougher conference now. Like back in the day, the West was the much better conference. Now it's flipped. The East is the much better conference now than what it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, I think the East, the top 4 teams are going to be OKC, Spurs, Denver, and Minnesota. I think Minnesota was there as well. And there's a cluster.
The Butcher.
He got one out. Oh, it's about to. Woo! That's the bullet. United fans collecting this like it's a trophy now. Woo! Now we about to see them throw their attack forward, and then they're gonna have to do some football. You know that.
All Argentinian fans are going like this. They're all going, "Oh shit, that was close."
That's the bullet. It's kind of from the same spot where Messi scored.
If they go back to back, he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, man. Adding Ja to that team will catch many off guard. Denny, that's the Israeli guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, man. The Butcher, Licha. Hearts are broken. Hearts are broken there, man. Vozina, he put that in the roof. Yeah. Set piece again. Set piece again. That's a good goal, though.
What do you think? When do you think the Yankees are going to figure out to fire this freaking bum, Aaron Boone?
I think this is last year.
He's got to go, man. He is dog shit.
The last year, like the magic number is 9, so we can't get to 2029 and not win another World Series because then it would be 20 years.
Bro, the old man's rolling over in his grave right now.
Those are dangerous waters, man. Once you get into those waters of 20, then you ended up being a dormant franchise, and can't have that. So yeah, 2029. So we need to put together a 3-year plan to make sure that in 2029 you are winning. So you start competing now. That way you can win then. Whoever wants to win the Premier League title in 2029 needs to start competing right now. Because I don't see anyone in the Premier League that's going to do the whole go from not challenging at all straight to challenging. If you look at the last 3 winners, it's been the top 3 teams in the Premier League. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 has been winning. So I don't think United or Chelsea are just going to go straight from dormant to challenging or straight to winning. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. 100 plus.
Listen, I think Manchester United so far, unless they do an absolute turnaround in the madness, I think that whole bullshit sell that all these Man U fans are talking about, that there's a $300 million war chest coming out, ain't happening. Because
the war chest can't come out if no one's going to you. Because if players are rejecting you to go to Tottenham, then there's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, they just pulled out more money. Yeah. The Glazers just pulled out like another $165 million out of Manchester United to like funnel into wherever the hell it goes. And now all of a sudden their debt has like reached like 765 million pounds is what United's debt total is. So it's like, where the hell do you think you're going to spend 300 million? I don't care if your turnover rate 600 per year. Yeah. At some point, the Bucks going to have to stop with this crazy spending with them.
Yeah. I mean, they take that money out to buy a new quarterback for the Bucks, or what? You talk about dormant.
They put in some new cannons in the pirate ship.
All right, so if you go flashback to 2002, right? Flashback to 2002. Has Tampa Bay came anywhere close to a Super Bowl since 2002? Or did I skip this?
They won the one. They won the one with Brady.
Yeah, but
besides that, no.
Okay.
No.
So I'm thinking
they were good. Like they were winning the division with Dungy. They were doing good with Dungy when he was there for the couple of years because he's the one that really put that team together. And then Gruden came the next year and took them over the top. But like when you look at it post Super Bowl, Tampa Bay might have been a playoff team, but they weren't consistent. I mean, right after they won was the explosion of DVD with Vic, Duckett, and Dunn at Atlanta, and Atlanta started really competing with them. And who's the Cajun boy quarterback from Carolina? Because Carolina won that division a bunch of times too.
About Dale Home?
Yeah, because remember they went to a Super Bowl not too long afterwards. They lost to the Patriots.
That's 2005. That's when Janet Stiddy popped out.
Yes. Yeah.
Wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, come on, girl.
Well, not only that, what was Kid Rock's stupid ass cut a hole in the American flag and wore it like a poncho, like an idiot too.
Kid Rock, I can't believe Cabo Verde is about to be out. After that performance, man, they have done their nation proud. They have made their nation more proud than Turkey and Germany and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee their charter flight won't get canceled and they have to find their own way home, like the Uruguay players.
Oh no, these guys are gonna be. There might be a statue built for these guys in Cape Verde with the way they play.
Yeah, man. You know what I want to see them do, man, is for the next 15-20 minutes, have a go. Fuck it. You're already going out. No one expected you to be here. Throw on some attackers. Get some and just give it a go. This is not when you want to be conservative. Lose 2-1 or 3-1, you're out the tournament. Go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like I said, I don't want to see them go. I think when you look at one of the best things about the World Cup is the cameraman finding all the chicks in the stands. They got the best looking women out of all the. It's like a dog fight between them and Colombia.
Yeah, man. What's your thoughts on the Bulls with what's his name?
As long as Reinsdorf owns the team, don't get hyped up.
Remember Miss Croatia?
Oh yeah.
Miss Croatia, she's out the tournament.
Was super serious.
Them Tingle Biddies have no luck. They just got milk in them. No luck.
Hey, you know how bad she was? When it was in Qatar, they didn't ask her to cover up.
Yeah, we'll bend the rules for you just a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, he was on, yeah. Hey, man. Give Thiago split about 2 or 3 years with Buzelis, and he might be something.
As long as Reinsdorf owns the team, don't get your hopes up for the Bulls. Hopefully that old man's gonna die soon, and the son sells the team.
I know a lot of Cowboy fans who share that sentiment. That's all they're waiting on. They'll be like, we're just waiting for Jerry to go so we can go further. Big up, Mr. Cousteau. Come on, Cowboy. Yeah, man.
Jerry is the biggest problem for the Cowboys, and an opposite thing of Reinsdorf. Jerry Jones likes to be the spectacle because he's a self-centered asshole.
He is, man. He has to.
What we know the New England Patriots for right now is what the Dallas Cowboys should have been in the 90s. They should have won a lot more Super Bowls than what they did. And it was because of Jerry's self-centeredness to why it never got to that level.
You think he will ever admit to that?
No. His ego's too big.
Yeah. It was just like his ass is going to have to get hit with Alzheimer's or something before he gives the team up, bro.
But yeah. And you know what? He'll never admit that Jimmy Johnson's one of the greatest football coaches of all time.
Yeah.
Which is a crime in and of itself, because Jimmy Johnson should be sitting at the table with other coaches with more than just with a couple rings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You think the NFL should like recruit like former footballers to be kickers?
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't.
That's what we used to do in high school. They would come have us. They would come have the soccer team come and try out.
Yeah. Kick the ball. Because I know NASCAR, like those linemen that don't really get drafted, or the ones that get drafted and get cut and never really have they put them on pit crews.
Oh yeah, you got to lift them heavy tires.
And they're pretty good at that damn shit, man. They're pretty good at it.
Hey, you can make some. Listen, Formula One got a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people don't realize how much money is in Formula One with all that, man.
Yeah. Like, Mister, if I was in charge of sports, man, if I was like the sports commissioner of all the sports, I would take all the things from American sport that I think could improve the English game. I would take all the things from the English game or the football that I think would improve American sports. Like, for example, like players get traded and shit now. And brother, I wonder what the NFL and the NBA would look like if you could just sell players and buy them. You know what? I don't need to trade. I'm just gonna buy him. I just want to buy Giannis. I don't want to give you Tyler Hero and make my team weaker. Here's $200 million. Come on, Giannis.
You know what? I think that could work in the NBA. The NFL, if you look at it with the lower side of the rosters, you're shuffling out a 30-year roster almost every 2 years. I don't think they would be able to afford it like that when you look at how much money potentially it becomes into, because they're talking 85 million and 100 million for Tonali, and you look at the amount of all the money that's being tossed around for that. Oh my God, what a goal! That's the goal of the tournament. Cape Verde just tied this. Oh my God, what a goal! You see that girl? Yes. Yes, I need her number. Did you see the curly hair chick that was just jumping up and down after they scored? She is fine.
But that's what I said. Have a go. 2-1, 3-1. You're out of the tournament. Have a go. Did Argentina made subs that's gonna hurt them in pens in extra time, second half? My God. That looks like when remember Human Son had scored one like that against us when Berliner was in goal during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should run straight up into the stands and grab Mama hair and be like, "What you telling me?"
What is it? Hey, what's it? They call it well, we call it the Soldier Field leap when you jump into the crowd and everything. Yeah. What a goal! That's the goal of the tournament right there.
The pressure, bruh. The power. Football is. FIFA is loving this, bro. Wow. Is that his mom? Is that his chick?
That's his chick.
Damn.
That's too young to be his mom. I don't know. You guys, black don't crack. I don't know. That's
definitely his chick. Yeah, that's definitely his chick.
It's got to be his chick. Because even with that saying, black don't crack, there's no way you look that good and you're that much older than
He's gonna catch a yellow though. Did ref book him?
Oh yeah.
Did the ref book him? But he kicked that shit with all his venom.
Here they come again. Come on. Go ahead, score another one. Argentina, look, the whole team now is up in a roar trying to get a handball call because now they're all freaking worried about what's going on.
This brother played for Trabzonspor in Turkey, you know. A left back scoring a right-footed screamer.
That's off his knee. That ain't a handball. Stop complaining.
I thought this game was going to be the only one that was not competitive in the round of 32. That's why I penned it in.
I thought Egypt was going to blow the doors off of Australia.
Yeah. 500,000 spectators this weekend at Silverstone for the British F1 Grand Prix. 500,000.
Oh, yeah. They get insane for this shit.
Yeah. Hold that to the RGs. Oh, shit. It's happening, BX Gunner. It's happening. Like, you cannot make this up. You can't make this shit up, man. That was a beautiful goal. That goal was, woo. I've been to Silverstone, amazing place. I'm gonna have to add it to the list. I'm loving this. Yeah. Can't believe it. He whipped that shit, man. Yeah. Have a go. Have a go. Don't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, danger. Keeper. He's good.
Again, man. They are playing with no fear. They are playing with no fear. You love to see it.
Yep. If you're Germany and you're watching this, you be like, this is how you go out of a tournament. If you're gonna go out, you go out swinging. You don't just lay down.
Yeah, Germany was so disappointing.
Germany went out on a whimper, bro. Absolute whimper. These men are going toe-to-toe with Argentina. I don't even know what the population of Cape Verde is. I know it.
Isn't it an island?
Yeah, I think it's a couple of islands, like a group of them motherfuckers off the coast of West Africa. It ain't a lot.
Good tackle. Oh, no, got the ball back. You better stop that, man. Yep.
See? I didn't even know they spoke Portuguese there.
Yeah, North's family's from there.
Oh, okay. Brother, they have less than 500,000 people. So more people was at the British Grand Prix, the F1 thing. Yeah,
we got more people in a quarter of Chicago.
More people was at Silverstone than live in Cape Verde, and these men are taking Argentina to the wire. And if this goes to pens, the whole world, unless you a Messi lover or an Argentina fan, will be rooting for Cape Verde.
If they knock Argentina out, Brazil may have a ride all the way to the finals with this.
Yeah.
Because if Argentina goes out, the best three teams left on this side of the bracket is Colombia, England, and Brazil.
Okay.
And out of those three teams, Colombia never shows up against the big teams. They always do well against the sides that are at the same level as them or lower. The bigger teams, they play well for a certain amount, but then they always fall off. England, I mean, if Argentina gets knocked out, when you look at it from an English perspective, it's once again, you're getting the easier side of the bracket like they've always gotten in all these tournaments. And if you're Brazil, listen, as bad as you've been, you're in really good shape.
Yeah, fantastic. If you're Messi, you can't go out like this, bro. You need to pick that ball up, do your Barcelona thing where you run past 3-4 men and put it in the top corner. You have to top that goal. It's time for you to do whatever it's time for you to tap into your GOAT energy and do the bits, because this is This is serious. Big up the Flybury. My Cape Verdean barber probably losing his mind right now. Yeah, he gonna charge you $200 for a haircut next week. He's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be feeling himself now, like on a different level. 18-year-old Aussie took a pen when 4 Germans wouldn't step up for theirs. That first Aussie pen was atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just landed in
the game too. With his wife and his 8 kids.
Oh man, what a finish! My God, yeah, that's definitely strong there for goal of the tournament.
He said,
Northside has about 10 teams.
He got England, Portugal, and fucking Cape Verde all at this.
Yeah. You know, my brother lives in Miami.
Man,
I know
the eyes, man. Watch. You can see it. Look at McAllister when they zoom in on him. When you see his eyes, outside of Messi, all these guys look shook.
A little broken, yeah. Don't let Cape Verde smell blood now. Damn, bro. I know they down in Miami. I know my brother lives in Miami. I know his thirsty ass is out here chasing these Cape Verde tail tonight.
Oh, I would be too.
Yeah, man. I saw one jumping up. She has a little thing around her waist. I was like, damn, mom looks like she got 0% body fat.
Oh no, you know, we need to give a standing ovation if the rumors are true. Did you see that the original Spider-Man was caught making out with Ice Spice?
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, they're talking about what's his name? The one that had the redhead as the Mary Jane, the original one.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Listen, I don't see. I probably would see more of that stuff if I was on X and TikTok. Yeah,
I saw it on Instagram. One of my boys sent it to me. We were all laughing. We said we got to give him a standing ovation.
Yeah.
But he said Spidey's like that.
But that Instagram algorithm, all it shows me is football and steaks.
Steaks?
Yeah, steaks. People cooking steaks. You know, people cooking a big old tomahawk and Wagyu beef.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, though.
What's your favorite cut?
Tomahawk. Love me a tomahawk. So for Father's Day, my son bought me a damn Wagyu. I didn't even know you could get Wagyu beef delivered.
Oh, yeah.
The shit comes packaged. I had to sign for it. You know what I'm saying? It was mad. Big up. Tobey Maguire in his 50s. No way.
I think he is.
Way. That means he was 30-something when he was playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s. What? Big up to the broski that is Suge. Say big up Suge.
51.
Damn. Is he still fucking young chicks? Oh, that's Leo. That's Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Ice Spice and Tobey Maguire spotted kissing at star-studded white party.
Wow.
Good job, Toby. My man. Good job, Toby.
Nah, Toby, I ain't no 51, you know.
Leave the Kellys and the Janes alone. Go try you some Latin.
In my part of Northwest London, we have more people than the population of Cape Verde. It's mad. And I guarantee you couldn't pick 11 players out of that bunch to compete with Argentina. And here we are.
Seattle got to have a bigger population than Cape Verde.
Just about. Yeah, just about. Mm.
Every borough in New York definitely does.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Colombia cooking and that. Yeah, so that's why I'm shocked that I'm seeing Shakira at this game when Colombia play soon. Like, why ain't your ass at wherever that game is playing? You know, you and what's his name, PK, or was it the other one?
They're divorced.
Yeah.
PK was tripping with the fucking ugly chick he was fucking around with on Shakira. He tripping, bro. If you're gonna cheat, you got to cheat up. You never cheat down.
Yeah, if you're gonna fuck up, fuck up. It's a great place for big game fishing. I hear it. I tell you what, they might have to start requiring visas. The influx of people that's gonna flock that place after this tournament. Because right now, if I was still living in Europe, I'd probably book me a trip over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, straight shot from Heathrow or Gatwick or Charles de Gaulle Airport, straight over there.
Oh my God, the nuts. Marco Materazzi's in the stands for this. What a nut!
Yeah, I think I just saw Simeone as well.
Yeah, Simeone's there.
Simeone with all his children. Big up to Suge, man. Love my bro. Big you up. Hope you're doing good. Hope the recovery is going well. Hope it's not slow and lethargic like mine was. Tobey Maguire been around a long. I swear, bro. I would have never guessed that. I wouldn't even thought. I would have said 40 something, and I would have been stretching.
Yeah, because he looked like he was early 20s when he was playing Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looked like a damn. And I remember that shit came out right after I left high school. The Spider-Man with the
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
Good defense.
Toby and Leah be running trains on chicks together for decades. Probably. They've probably been to a couple of Epstein parties, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, Ramiro scored.
No.
Yeah.
On the corner? Oh my, yeah, just saw it.
Heartbreak again. After a goal like that. Oh, man.
Hey, you never know. They may pull one more out of their ass.
Yeah, they got 9 minutes. World Cup final.
And then Gooners class Eagles bollock Spurs player scored. It's because he doesn't have a Spurs jersey on, is why he scored.
Oh man. Big up to Lynch. Big you up, man. Manas. Nothing worse than Arnold cheating with the maid, and the maid wasn't something pretty to look at. But you know what that means? You know what this tells me, BX Gunner? That just tells me that Shriver was that much of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? For you to step out on your wife for that wife wasn't wifing. You know what I'm saying? The maid was nice. That's nice. That's all some men require. You don't need to be bitch, just be nice. You know what I mean? Some women is unpleasant to be around, you know, no matter how good they are. Good looking. No, they say it's an own goal now.
It looks like it's an own goal from the replays. It looks like it's going off of Cape Verde's defender.
Yeah.
And you never know. There's still probably about 10 minutes altogether.
Yeah, definitely. Did she have a prenup? Did Taylor have a prenup? Or is Travis gonna be another wealthier than thou after Taylor find out he's fucking hoes when she's on the road?
How the hell do you go from that Kayla Nicole to Taylor Swift?
Hey, upgrades you. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't an upgrade. That ain't an upgrade. I'm sorry. That was financial upgrade for that.
That's essentially what I'm saying. That's what I led with. Did she sign a prenup? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently prenups are a good idea in Hollywood only if, you know, the woman is broke.
Yeah.
Was she taking the penalties too for Australia? Oh, okay. That's oh man, they ruled it off. That is a crook in the groin for real. But you can do it once. So they came back twice. Yeah, they came back twice, right? They went down 1-0, went down 2-1. Now they're down 3-2.
Argentina got everybody back playing defense now.
Yeah.
They're giving them some go. Oh.
Asking for a friend, complaining about set pieces. Are they fine? That's all. It's all good, man. When Saka put one on Jude Bellingham's foot or Rice puts it on Harry Kane's forehead, they're all right. Scaloni didn't even celebrate the goal. Man is stressing. Yeah, bro. He's probably just sweating his ass off. Like that final whistle will be music to his ears because this is a scare. Can England play like a team as like this bunch though? Because these bunch they play as a team, man. They play for one another.
Yeah.
England be playing like a bunch of individuals and that. So Taylor got that long back.
Facts. Big facts.
Financial upgrade only. Taylor Swift talked about open borders, but walls of a whole block where her wedding reception is involved hundreds of police officers. The hypocrisy is staggering. This ain't no different than didn't Bezos shut down all of Venice, or was it Venice that he got married to that Botox face looking hoe? I forgot her name. I only said that because I don't know her name. Like,
He's a Botox looking ass bitch.
What I'm saying though, the point of Botox is to not make it look like Botox. It's not like I thought that was the point, like to make it. If I know that it's there, then it's, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, you look at Madonna and fucking Little Kim, what they've done to themselves with that, with Botox and all that plastic surgery is terrible.
Yeah, bro, I know chicks.
Oh my God, what a save for Martinez!
Oh, it's loading. It's loading.
The same kid who hit that shot, he just freaking saved. What a save! What Martinez, a save!
This is like the Kolo Muani save.
Yeah, legit. This kid here, who the fuck is this kid?
He plays for Transpanzor.
This kid's going to be getting a look for like a $40 million move after this game.
Who needs a left back? Anyone needs a left back? He's 2-footed. He's a 2-footed left back.
Arsenal.
That was. You know what? Over the next 5 minutes, there's going to be one more chance for somebody.
I think so. There might be a chance at the end of this at the end of this corner.
Yeah, he made up for that one with his save, man. That is a really good save.
Because he almost got caught off his line there. That almost beat him top corner again.
But if he scored that, his agent's phone would have been blowing up already. But like, yeah.
That ain't no foul, dude. Shut up. This guy, Tagliafico. You're lucky that you won that freaking World Cup. Your ass has been holding on to your run with Ajax your whole fucking career, dude. Chill out.
Yeah. Bezos' girl is mad plasticky and weird. And I'm saying, like, when you, I don't know, man. When you got that type of money, you get to do, wild shit. So I get it, man. But I'm like, bro, that shit there.
I think that freaking, what's it called? That Botox is ridiculous because some of these chicks, their forehead look like they should be used by the SWAT team to go after warrants and shit when they do all this Botox nonsense, man.
Botox, and then there's like, I know real life chicks who destroyed their damn lips trying to get Angela Jolie lips back in the day because the army would pay for cosmetic surgery. One, so like when the female soldiers would give birth, they'll blow up or they'll get too big, and then the army would do breast reduction. You only get one for free, and some of them opt for the damn Botox in the lips rather than another cosmetic surgery that's suitable.
Oh my God! Is there a foul? What is this? These Argentina fans are having a fucking heart attack in the stands, dude.
Yo. What a game. Football winning today.
It's been a very, yeah. This has been one of the best games of the tournaments, if you ask me.
Yeah, they got their money.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
He was offside, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Looked like he was off.
Yeah, half the team was offside.
Yeah.
That's that Chris Wondolowski shot.
Chris Wondolowski in him.
I'm telling you, we got to spin the block for 2014 against this Belgium team Monday.
Gonna have to. I just worry about where the goals is gonna come from with no Balogun.
I think, like what we said on Sammy's show, you got to put Pulisic as the false nine and just take a shot with that, because that Ricardo Pepi is garbage.
Have you been impressed with Pulisic this tournament?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. I think he's underperformed. I think Lamine Yamal is underperformed, but I guess they're both carrying a knock still.
Pulisic and Yamal are both carrying injuries. Listen, for me, I think the two best players for the USA has been Tillman and Balogun.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if Balogun doesn't earn himself a move away from Monaco. 3 minutes.
You mean like back to the Prem?
Back to the Prem or to a bigger team? There's teams that need goal scorers, man. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a Balogun, if you saw a situation where Balogun goes to like an Atletico Madrid or a team of that, or a Leverkusen.
Yeah.
He should be earning himself a move to a bigger team with the way he's been playing. I'll tell you this. I'll be really interested to see what happens to Malik Tillman, because that kid's a baller.
Well, he has a golden opportunity on Monday to do mitts, because Belgium is not unbeatable. My God, they got 2 minutes. Throw everything. Are they out of subs?
I think they are. Counter. The ball. Oh, this goalie. Come on, Cape Verde.
This is it. Damn, bro is in the stands crying.
Did you see that? Argentina fans are freaking scared shitless right now, man.
Scared. Can Egypt do this to him? Can Egypt? I don't think Egypt will put up this big of a fight.
I don't think Egypt will put up this big of a fight, but I want to see how that game's going to go, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know, man. Argentina in this game is showing a lot of weaknesses if Messi isn't the guy to do everything.
Yeah, and that was my only pause with them. This is what I was doing, but contenders and pretenders. This was my only drawback. If Messi doesn't completely do Messi things, who else can we depend on in this Argentina side? I don't know.
No, I mean, Romero got that goal, but it was Messi swinging it in. It's the big question is Messi going to have one of those games where we've seen him in the past where he just doesn't have it to be a finisher, and is that going to lead to an opportunity for another team to knock him out? Because, like, I'm looking at this, you can't play this way against Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
And you for damn sure for the rivalry aspect, if you get it in the semifinal.
Yeah.
Oh, they just blew the whistle. Damn.
Yeah, full time. But they worked for this. They had to work for this one, man. I don't think Egypt will be this difficult for them.
No.
They have a lot to learn from today. Argentina, you got away with one.
But, like, in a rivalry matchup, like if you get Argentina and Brazil in the semifinal, you can't play like this.
Yeah.
Football won today, though.
Yeah.
Football won to see that good of a game between a powerhouse and this is a real David versus Goliath matchup. So football was definitely the winner today to see this game.
Yeah. My God. Cape Verde, they earned a lot of respect. Like for everyone who was saying they only got there because it was 48 team, that might as well be true. But they made a good account of themselves. You know what I mean? They made a spirited effort. Obviously, I hold my hands up. I thought it would have been a walkover. A complete walkover. Yeah, but my God, they did well. Gutted. They must feel it. Like shit, man. But bro, like shit, man. Is anyone gonna get? Well, I guess you can look at the Spain-Austria game and say that one was kind of like the only one that was. Well, Spain, Austria, and Sweden, France.
Yeah,
kind of one-way traffic. But the rest,
Sweden was lucky it wasn't 10-0 at halftime.
My God. Goodness, I felt sorry for Yuck and Isaac. They had one or two off chances, but other than that, Spain was all over their ass. Yeah, now Switzerland. There we got 15 of the 16. Switzerland awaits Colombia, Ghana. Yeah,
Colombia, Ghana gets the winner of they get Switzerland, right?
Yep.
Yeah, these guys get Egypt.
Yeah, they get Egypt. They get on the 7th, which the 7th is what, Tuesday?
Yeah,
Tuesday. So, but big game tomorrow, man, for France. France Paraguay. What you saying for that one?
4-1 France.
4-1 France. 4-1 Morocco as well. Morocco Canada play tomorrow.
Man, Morocco might do 6-1 on their ass.
Argentina.
Big up Shane, man. Big up Shane.
Unlucky Canada. They have earned the respect of football. They have.
Yeah.
They definitely earned mine. Get ready, they can hold their heads very high. I look forward to seeing them back in action. Yeah, man.
Facts.
Facts. They're going to make people want to watch AFCON if they qualify. You know what I mean? They did well. They did.
I think AFCON's more competitive than the South American Cup, if you ask me.
You know what? The Copa America had got real good when Chile won it back to back, right? When
it was what, like 2010, 2014 or some shit. Not 2010, like was it like 08 or like 20? It was in that weird. Hold on.
I thought it was later. I thought it was earlier than, or later than that, more recent than that. What I mean,
no, but remember, Chile beat Spain in 2010 in the World Cup, and it was like right after. I know they beat Argentina. What was the one where they beat Argentina? Was that 2016?
2015-16, they went back to back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's when they had Vidal and fucking what's his name in their prime. So yeah, I think Copa America was very competitive then because they were knocking off Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador, that type of shit. So yeah. But yeah, now it's a little bit different now. But yeah, Cape Verde, man, they're gonna do bits. They're gonna SC. Toughest teams are US, Mexico, Canada, Switzerland. Crazy committed running power. No England, no England PNP, because there's not a whole lot of tech. It's either tech and P or PNP. There's not a whole lot of tech in the England midfield. And signed for Al Nasser, by the way. Wow. That's Ronaldo's team, yeah?
Yeah. And they hired Ange to make sure Ronaldo gets 1,000 goals.
No matter if they lose the game 5-4, as long as he scored all 4 goals, they're good.
As long as he scored 4 of the 5 and he hits his 1,000 goal mark, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Arturo Vidal and Alexis, man. Yeah, they had some serious teams. Because I remember 2016, Jamaica had got invited. We got a conditional invitation to Copa America because it was here in the States, and we participated that year. we did all right, but got knocked out by Mexico towards the end there. But that was good times. Man, I can't.
Who's the next crop of Jamaican players? Because I don't even like didn't Damari Gray change his passport to be Jamaican? I know Leon Bailey's there. I'm trying to remember who else is for Jamaica because Mikel Antonio didn't do anything for them, right? He didn't play.
And that's the problem. We were in a crunch where we had a decision to make. Either try to develop the young players that we had at the time, or go to the mold of the British players who can't qualify or can't play for England. Because essentially in 1998, that's what we did, and it worked really well for us. We went and got Dion Paul Hall, Marcus Gale, and all these, and it worked for us. They tried it this time around with Mikel Antonio, Damari Gray, and a couple of League Two guys, and it didn't work out. So the guys who, man, it's so corrupt, man. The JFF, the Jamaican Football Federation, there was a guy who was, once he passed, Captain Burrell, when he passed away after the first World Cup, and there was an influx of money from FIFA to develop, all that money went everywhere except developing.
Didn't you say like the guy was like buying hotels and shit? He was buying like resorts and shit for money and everything else.
Yeah. So a guy named Jeffrey Maxwell, he's still in prison right now for embezzlement because he used that money to buy.
Hey, go big or go home. I hear it.
That set us back at least 20 yeast, and it showed in our qualification. You know what I mean? It was bad. It was fucking man. Cape Verde, they must feel some type of way, and I'm gutted for him. Big up Darren Martin. Yeah, yeah, brother. Cape Verde, like, we couldn't do that. I'm sorry. Against Argentina, the Reggae Boys, we wouldn't do this. We wouldn't. That type of performance, half of them fuckers would be starstruck that they're playing against Messi any damn way. You know what I'm saying? See, these men show Messi the love after they pushed him to the brink. Like, they legit are doing a lap of honor because they just fought for their lives.
Oh, those guys are that whole team is going to be enshrined as national heroes for how far Cape Verde went and how far they pushed the reigning World Cup champions, man. Those guys are all going to be known as national heroes.
Yeah, man, they did well. They did. I'm like, can't take it. And this is what the World Cup is all about, isn't it? So now they must root for Argentina and be like, hey, you gonna beat us. Might as well go on to win the whole thing now. You can't beat us and then go lose to Egypt.
Oh my God.
You can't do that. You have to get by Egypt. Which they should. So now we're looking at Argentina, England. You got Mexico getting by.
I got Mexico beating England.
Yeah, you know what? I need to figure out where I'm gonna watch that game at. I can't watch it at home. There's a lot of fucking Brits here in Seattle, you know. So I need to find. They were so quiet the other day against when Whistler scored. Oh God.
Oh, I believe, and then he hit the post. They should have been up 2-0. They should have lost that game. I was telling DJB, I was messaging him while the game was going on. I go, dude, if you guys play like this against Mexico in the Azteca, it's going to be a long day for you guys.
Yeah, we would have held 12 from Argentina, bro. We would have got punched up properly. They're represented. I'm not gonna lie, they represented. That goal, man. They showed no fear. I feel like an idiot talking about these men were going to get blam 4-5.
Me too.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. So, Colombia, Ghana. What you saying?
Colombia 3-1.
3-1 Colombia. Lineups out. Luis Diaz on the left. Cordoba down the center. So they Ben Suarez. And James Rodriguez on the right. Puerta, Lerma, Aria.
Man.
Yeah. Oh boy,
it's sad to see what happened to him, man. He was one of my favorite players at the time when he was balling out.
Who's that?
James.
Oh, okay. When he was at Bayern, or
even before, when him and Falcao were both at Porto before he even went to Monaco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got Davis Sanchez in their backline though. He's got the Tottenham gene in him, you know.
Yeah.
They should be Ghana, man, because they got Davis Sanchez back there, but Ghana has Jordan Ayew up front. That brother there.
And another one of them African brothers that are lying about his age to stay around.
That brother used to frustrate the shit out of me so much at Palace. I would see him get into so many good positions. Getting set up by Eze and Elise and completely making a mockery of it. Yeah, Leicester is his level, man. Yeah, but maybe Semenyo has a Semenyo masterclass. Maybe.
Maybe. That other kid's good too. Who's the kid that plays for Villarreal in the middle? Is it Papa Gai?
Look. So Villarreal?
One of the midfielders plays for Villarreal. He's really good. He's young too. He's only like 25, 26.
Shit, I don't see his thing on here. You say he's a midfielder?
Yeah. Yeah, Papa Gueye. Oh no, he's for Senegal. My bad.
Okay,
he's for Senegal, not for Ghana.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's a Carlos Queiroz is a very experienced coach, isn't it? Very experienced. Maybe he can get one over on. Well, Colombia is the better team. I think Colombia is the better team.
Yeah.
Just looking at the age of some of these, man. James is the oldest one. He's 34.
Yeah.
I thought he was 36. He's 34. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's retiring after this after the World Cup. I think he just was like bouncing a team just to make sure that he could play for the World Cup with Colombia. And then he's bouncing.
Yeah. See? What's his name? Mascara. You could have been playing football right now, man. Spain ain't call you up. You could have been playing for Colombia.
Yeah. 100%.
Because he may never get a call up, with Kubarsi and them, because Kubarsi is only 18, right? And he's like, he's trending well.
He may get a call up because when you think about the other defenders for Spain, you got Laporte. Laporte won't make the next World Cup. Lenormand probably won't make the next World Cup because he'll be 32, 33. You're going to have to start looking young. I mean, the one guy, Mario Gila, that's at Lazio, is definitely a shout to look. I mean, you may be able to eventually one day to jump over Dean Huijsen because he fucking blows. So, I mean, you never know. He may get lucky, but yeah, at a young age, he's not going to get there. What's Mascara, 20, 21?
22.
22? Okay, so 26.
He just turned 22 last week.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so 25 turning 26. He'll probably make the next one as long as his career's going on the path to get up there. You know what? I was impressed with him this year overall.
Yeah, he did okay. He did all right. Yeah, he wasn't our problem for us. He was that penalty that he gave away in the Champions League final will haunt him. I hope that helps, makes him better. He'll.
I think it will
get better from that. Yeah, I use that. But yeah, he gets into good positions sometimes, and I'm just like give us something. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Rob. Hope you're good, man. We just witnessed.
Who was the other IU? Was that his brother or his cousin that played? Andre.
Yeah, I know he has. He probably is. Probably.
I think they were either cousins or I know they were related, but I don't remember if they were cousins or brothers. Andre Ayew back in the day, boy, he was a U.S. killer. He always used to kill us when Ghana would play us.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Rob. I think England will do the RGs. I think they'll.
I don't know.
I want to see that. I want to see England, Argentina. I know Mexico hasn't conceded a goal to the tournament. It's going to be tough, bro. There's clean sheet FC. But one moments of brilliance from Harry Kane and bang, you see. But that Quiones, matter of fact, that fucker's Colombian born, isn't he?
Is he Colombian or Cuban?
I don't know. It might be either one. But I think he's Colombian born.
You could be right.
I asked one of my Mexican troops, be like, yo, one of these things don't look like the other. That's when I first saw Quiones. So I'm like, listen, I know in Europe there's like mass migration and this shit, but I know the Mexicans, they're very particular about their shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, one of these things don't look like the other. That's what I was like. This brother must be really good because they're making an exception for him. You know what I'm saying? Because, he's the only Mexican player I know with cornrows. You know what I'm saying? So then he said he might be Colombian. I think he said he was Colombian. I have to go pull up the text.
Okay. Because I know, like with the like when you look at the Mexican baseball team for the World Baseball Classic, a lot of those guys are Cuban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see them tapping into that market. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of Yasiel Puigs. You remember him? I know you remember Yasiel.
Yeah. That was the other guy that used to lie about his baseball age. Him and who was the fat ass for the New York Mets, the pitcher?
Pedro Martinez?
No, not Pedro. He was the light-skinned one. Bartolo Colon. Bartolo Colon was out there talking about I'm only 41. Motherfucker, yeah. I remember you pitching in 03. Shut up. Your ass is about 58. Shut up. Juicing like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Yasiel Puig. Yeah, man. Because
Yasiel Puig.
Quiones isn't a typical Mexican last name. You know, that was one of it. And I was like, let me go dig into this. Yeah, he's Colombian. He played for the under-20 Colombian team in 2017.
How the hell did he choose Mexico over Colombia?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know. Maybe, like England does it a lot. Whenever they see like a young Irish kid or someone with Irish or Scottish roots, but they lock him up early just in case he's good down the road. We can lock him into a nationality. But yeah, man, I think England France final, because that was the semifinal in 2022 when Harry Kane missed the pen.
No, not semifinal. I think it was quarterfinal.
Was it quarters?
Yeah. Because that was really the big reason why they wanted to get rid of his ass.
Of Southgate?
Yeah. I think it was quarters. I could be wrong. It could be semis, but I want to say quarterfinal.
It was quarters.
It was quarters?
Yeah. I just looked it up. It was quarters.
Because France played Morocco in the semis? Or was it Argentina that played Morocco in the 70s? In the semis?
Yeah, France, Morocco, and Argentina, Croatia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chouameni and Giroud scored the goals for France. Giroud, Olivier.
Yeah. I think France, man, that team is just so ridiculous.
Yeah, cheat code FC, man. I think they have.
It's exactly cheat code.
I do, man. It's cheat code, and I'm waiting for them to go to that level, that next level where it's just the game is played in one half. And we might see it tomorrow against Paraguay. But then again, I'm not going to be that reckless and make another loose pick and say it's going to be 4-5-0, and then we just witnessed what we just saw. I'm not saying upset, but France, be careful. I have a feeling Arsenal ain't going to sign anyone big. As long as they sign someone in a position that improves us to a level, I might hear it. But because sometimes the big signings ain't really what you need, right? Liverpool made a couple of big signings last year, and it kind of blew up in their face. But we can't just run it back, surely. I don't think we can run it back. I don't think the Knicks can just run it back. You have to improve the squad somehow. We cannot do the left wing again. I don't know.
Because like I said earlier with Sammy's thing, I think City for me is the biggest anomaly in this whole situation, because City, it's either going to go one or two ways. It's either Maresca is going to be Pep clone, and there's a falling out because the number 2 isn't the same as the number 1, or Maresca gives up a little bit of that total control that Pep had, and it allows City to express themselves more, and they may be able to turn around and go and do a little bit more than just the sole over control freak that Pep is. I think it only goes one or two ways with that, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Yeah. It's Bruno G for me.
If Liverpool signs somebody, I'm a little bit more weary of Liverpool.
Think Liverpool will be the big main challenges next year, yeah?
If they sign somebody, if they sign a few decent players, if they're coming into this with like young guys that are project players, then no, it's going to be between us and City again. And like I said, I'm not a believer in this United massive spending, not with everything going on with that club. I think that's a facade.
Well, we can all take solace in the fact that United won't win the league as long as Carrick is there because he's English.
Yeah.
You know, that's since the reap, because the thing is, I don't let United fans dance around the issue. We're gonna keep it here because all of a sudden, because Arsenal won the Premier League, it's everything is, oh, you have to win the Champions League not to talk to us. But when I talk to Man United fans, right? Matter of fact, let me ask you, just to make sure I'm not crazy. When you talk to Man United fans and they're talking about Fergie and Fergie's trophies, what do they lead with?
The 13 league titles.
Exactly. 13 league titles, right? So the league titles matter, but now that Arsenal have won the league, it's because they never lead with, oh, Fergie won the Champions League twice. Never. You lead with 13. So the Premier League is what all of us compete for every year. The Champions League, if you win it, you know how difficult that shit is. So they always lead with 13 Premier League titles. Well, no Englishman has ever won it. You have an English manager. I'm gonna sit there and be like, okay, do we think Carrick is gonna be the first Englishman to win the league? Okay, cool. If you believe that, I don't. Right now I'm asking who's gonna get sacked first. Him, Iraola, Xavi, or Maresca?
That's a good question.
Because I think it's gonna be Iraola. I might even throw De Zerbi. Because with the money they're spending, if that shit goes,
they're not. They would have to have a complete implosion in order to sack him, because 12 million is way too much fucking money to sack a manager on for them by their standards. So I don't know. I personally think the bar is so low at Tottenham. Even with the crazy money they're spending, if De Zerbi gets Tottenham back up to like 10th or 9th and they're fighting for a European spot, I think he's safe because of how shit they've let that club get for the last 2 years. So I'd be shocked. Xabi Alonso, I could potentially see being in that conversation, because with you only playing one game a week, and if you don't get Chelsea into top 4, top 5, that I could see Xavi getting sacked. But I don't know if there's going to be an implosion for him to be the first one. Honestly, I think this may be crazy to say this. I think it comes down to Maresca and Iraola.
Which one is under more pressure?
Maresca.
Think so? Mm-hmm. Because he's replacing a GOAT, so they might give him some grace. You're replacing someone that's goated. With the abundance of draws that happened at Bournemouth last year, like Iraola seemed to be a draw merchant. If he starts the first 3 games with draws, hot seat. Hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the City fans will be a little more patient with Maresca. Now it all makes sense that Maresca wanted the job all along, because now it's clear that he didn't give a fuck about that Club World Cup anyway. That's why he was selling players before the final.
Yep,
he didn't care. He was one eye on the other job. He wasn't really into it. I think they will give him some grace at Manchester City, but there is no grace at Liverpool, bro. Like they turned on Slot, and Slot gave him a Premier League title. Something Iraola, he gave them nothing. And he's a new guy, so I think they'll turn on him quicker than they turn on Slot.
I don't know, because Iraola's brand of football is closer to Klopp's brand, to what their team is used to playing, than what Slot was trying to do. So I don't know. I think they're going to give Iraola some leeway. I think Maresca's, huh?
I get the brand of football. It just has the results have to be there. Is my point.
No, agreed. But I think the other thing we also need to keep in mind is the cycle of players from Klopp's era is coming to an end. And I think Liverpool fans are also understanding that they're going to need time to replace players. So that's why that's the whole reason why I'm saying I think Iraola might be under less pressure than Maresca. Maresca's coming in. Yes, you're replacing a GOAT, but you being under his tutelage, you understand what City's all about. And the fact that City has dumped this much money and is potentially going on 3 straight years without winning a Premier League trophy, I think there's massive pressure on him.
Yeah. Big up Norbski. Big up, man. It was a great game of football. Great game of football. And I'm glad you stayed up to watch that. But to answer your question, Tita, it's always been Bruno G for me. Always been. And it hasn't changed. So. But so who would I sign now since Bruno G is staying? We talked about it on earlier. And I think we can give Boadi a shout.
Yeah.
But
I think Barella. I would look at Barella from Inter.
I'll definitely look at Barella. But the thing is that they're talking about 60 million and loan him back. Okay, this is when the negotiation comes into place. Okay, we'll give you him back on the loan, but no, we're not giving you 60. Since you want to keep him for you, now it's 45. Right? We'll negotiate something. If we're giving you 60, we want him now. And now
it doesn't even make sense. We're gonna take him. We're gonna give you 60 million, but wait another year for this kid to come. Now, fuck that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. 60 million, he comes now in a 40.
Exactly.
Then he stays with you. You know what I mean? And in 3 years, when Declan is 30 and over the hill, he's coming into his own. I hear it. Own goal, Dal. They ruled it off. Own golazo. Xavi, too big of a mountain, and that is mixed with one of the most. Not one of the most impatient fan base in the Premier League. I'll say that. So he's going from one impatient fan base to another. Like Real Madrid, Chelsea fans, they act as though they're the Real Madrids of England. So it's 3 games in, sack them. It was Poch out, it was Potter out after 3 games. It was the Xavi.
Chelsea to me is one of the biggest. I don't understand Chelsea as a club anymore at all. I think I said this to you either last around the league or when we were on Sammy's show earlier today. Chelsea does not make any sense to me with their business model. Mm-hmm. You're buying these 21, 22-year-old players for 50 million, and you're hoping that you can flip all of these players to only 8 other clubs in the world because you can't afford to sell. None of these other teams can afford to buy these guys. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that club whatsoever. It makes absolutely no sense what they're doing. Like you see the problem right now with Enzo Fernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Bought a young kid, bought the bullshit, bought a kid for 120 million. The only way that you can get rid of him is lowering the price tag and taking a loss, and he can only go to 8 specific clubs because nobody else has the money to afford that on. I don't get their business model. I really don't. I think it's absolutely ridiculous what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a gross mismanagement of talent evaluation when it comes to him. Like, has talent, but not 115 million worth. No. Spurs could be a problem. Like, you know what? I said Spurs will, hot take going into next season, Spurs will finish above one of the big 6 teams. I don't know which one it is, but they won't be the worst of the lot. One big 6 team will be looking up at Tottenham. As long as it ain't us. We can't let it be us. But I think they might sneak over either Chelsea or United. We should sign the Cape Verde goalie as a free agent to take Kepa's place. Only 30. Bring him. He is super composed. That's enough for me. He had a tournament of his life. At 40 years old, he has done well. And the left back is only 4 million, according to Transfer Market. Says no.
Man, I'm gonna pick that kid up right now.
His agent's phone is ringing right now.
Oh, right?
I mean, might as well
go to 20 million right now after this game is.
Might as well go to Tottenham. They're signing everybody. I'm hearing they're linked with Krupi now. They can sign them. Because Andy Robertson ain't it. They need a left back. I don't know what they're going to do with Udogie in that, but if they got Udogie on one end and Jed Spence on the other, we can get at them, man.
Car crash.
It's
a car crash waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Dude, you got Pedro Porro is also there, and I just don't get.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's
Big
gonna
up
be bad.
Hendo. The air show. Yeah, there's some I think damn near every Air Force base in the United States has an air show on the 4th of July. And especially this year, since it's 250. So speaking of which, that what you got going on for the holiday, man, before we get a party? What you got for the 4th of July? You got some tomahawks on the grill, some porterhouses, some goddamn.
We got what do we get? I got two. No, I got 4 New York strips.
Damn.
We got 4 New York strips. Got some spicy Italian sausage from the deli. Got some burgers. Got some dogs. My one of the guys that works with my head painting contractor is Polish. He's got his own smokehouse. He's got me some smoked kielbasa too to throw on the grill. So we're throwing down tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, bro. I got to find somebody's barbecue to crash. Because I'm
first and foremost, happy 4th to you and thank you for your service. Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be celebrating this day the way that everybody does every year. So thank you for your service.
Big up, man. You're far too kind. But yeah, I'm there's fireworks going on all through the damn city. You get to pick a choice wherever the hell you want.
We got both. We got fireworks and gunshots. I hope you can differentiate.
And tell which is which.
Now, the hollower the shot, you know what that is.
It's funny watching people flinch every 5 minutes when the fireworks are going off, But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna crash a couple of barbecues because the family is in New York. I'll link up with them in New York next week. I'll fly out to New York to spend some more time.
Did you ever see the movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
The baseball?
Keanu Reeves, Michael B. Jordan, the kid in there. You remember when the 2 kids are walking underneath the viaduct? They hear the gunshots.
Yeah. I remember that damn movie. That was a 2000 movie. Keanu Reeves, G Baby. That was the name of the player that was in the ball. G Baby.
G Baby. Yeah.
That was a good movie, man. I like that one. Recommend you go check it out if you haven't. The left back will be at Brentford. Who's left back for Brentford now?
That's actually a good shout because what's his name was only there on loan. I don't know if they purchased him yet. Coyote was only there on loan from Fiorentina. That might be a good shout that he ends up going there.
Yeah. Big up, Hendo. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. You're far too kind. The charity work. And the thing is, I had to pause the charity work until the World Cup is in because the city has been giving us citations for doing the shit because, we're
for charity work?
For feeding the people where we feed them because it's an eyesore for the city. Like they've blocked off Pioneer Square where we usually, so we can't even get to Pioneer Square now. Where we moved to 10 City, which is like a squatters, it's cops everywhere, and I just don't want to deal with the police. You know what I mean? Because red tape and all this shit. But yeah, as soon as the World Cup is over, after Monday, when FIFA goes away, the city goes back to normal. We can feed our homeless brothers and sisters and that. But big up, Hendo. 1996, Will Smith and the other guys was an Independence Day. Yeah, that was a blockbuster film. That's strange that as of late, or I noticed like there aren't summer blockbuster movies anymore. Like there's always used to be a big old summer blockbuster movie being whether it was Transformers, Independence, something. Hasn't like what the fuck is in theaters right now? I don't even know what's showing right now.
The last two big mob movies they made, The Irishman and that Alto Nights with De Niro, both those movies sucked. So it's like even the mob movies have gone to shit.
God, like movies.
Now supposedly they're in the makings. They're making a Heat 2, which is going to be interesting because Christian Bale and Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. But that's going to be hard to top that because Heat's one of my favorite movies.
Bro, I'm still waiting for that Thundercats movie to be released. You know what I'm saying? They done made all the other cartoons. Like I want to see Thunder. Bro, growing up, Thundercats was my shit. Everyone else used to watch other Thundercats. I see there's a He-Man movie out. They can't tell me shit about Thundercats, bro. Lion-O was my dog. You know what I'm saying? That was my dog. That's my dog. They always call him for backup with the Sword of Omen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was that and fucking Captain Planet. When's that movie coming out? Man, Hollywood fucking up, man.
Captain Planet, man, that's a fucking throwback right there.
The power is yours.
You know who else too? Did they ever make a Static Shock movie? A real live action one?
Did they?
I'm trying to remember if they did, because Static Shock should have got his own movie because he was the shit when we were kids.
Yeah, man. Listen. If Hollywood is running out of ideas, just go look at the cartoons from the 90s and make Thundercats. I will watch that shit like I would be a kid in the damn movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Binksy. That was brilliant by Cape Verde. Big them up every single time.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah, never go to Brownsville on July 4th. Yeah, especially if somebody looking for you. Especially if you owe people money. You know, if you owe people money.
That? Where's Brownsville? Is that Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brownsville, Canarsie, Bed-Stuy, fucking Williamsburg and that.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn's a completely different neighborhood now than what it used to be.
I remember
when it was factories. I remember when it was factories, blue collar workers and shit that was over there. Now that is a whole different area. You're renting a shoebox size apartment for $4,000 now in Williamsburg, when 15 years ago it was crackheads all up and down that joint.
Back. So tomorrow, big up to GK, man. There ain't no tomorrow your birthday, bro.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday.
Big up yourself, man. Yeah, you're turning 21. You can have a drink tomorrow.
No, there ain't no way he just turned 21.
I always say people are 21. When I don't know their age, I just throw them 21. Spider-Man New Day comes out the 23rd. Oh, shit. Okay. There's a Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage going around on Netflix right now. I heard it's good. It's called Spider Noir or something like that. My son tells me it's good. I might check that out. Yeah, Darren, this was my shit, man. Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Thunder. That was my shit. I love how Thundercats was violent without the violence. You know what I'm saying? When Lionel and Tiger used to beat Mamra's ass. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit that we used to watch. Yeah, man. Captain Planet. He's the hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. The power is yours. It was earth, fire, wind, water, heart with the rings. Man. The impact of those cartoons when I was coming up, man. I used to rush home from school just so I could watch that shit because there was no rerun.
That was me with Dragon Ball Z as a young tyke, man. Dragon Ball Z was the shit.
Chike turning 27.
27, okay. Happy birthday, Chike. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z was mine rushing home for. Yeah. You know what else I think they should have made a movie for? Maybe this is just me being a little younger. They should have made a fucking Batman Beyond movie with the way they were trying to tell that story with DC.
Yeah, as long as they don't get Christian Bale to play Batman again.
I like those movies, man.
They think he was good. I think The Dark Knight, because it was him to play The Dark Knight, wasn't it, Christian Bale?
He did all three of those. He did Dark Knight Rises, and Batman Begins. I thought all three of those good, but I will say this kid with this new Batman was good too. I like that movie.
Yeah. Captain Planet was
he's wild as hell. Hey, did you see? You know, it's funny. Somebody said they're making a live action Magic School Bus. I'm like, who's the bitch that's going to play the teacher? Because she was thick as shit.
Oh,
Miss Fizzle was thick as a motherfucker back in the day.
Roseanne. You can use Roseanne to play the fiddle.
Nah, you know who they should get is that who's the redhead from Jurassic Park?
Shit.
Bryce Dallas Howard, I think her name is.
Is that her name?
Yeah,
no, that was her name.
She's super thick.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought we gave you a birthday shout out, man. You know what it is. But big up, man. The 4th of July. Okay, gotcha. Big up, TK, man. Ain't there a Jamaican dub of the Thundercats online? There's a couple, and that's probably more now with AI, right? Because now with AI, you can get creative. And if Hollywood around, I might go make my own damn Thundercats movie on AI. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that, bro. It's my favorite cartoon. Wily Kit and Wily Cat, Chitara, Panthro, Tiger, and Lionel. The lion, the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit, man. But I love how he used to beat Mumra's ass. That was my guy. But Broski, I'm gonna kept you for 2.5 hours, man. I gotta get up out of here. Gotta go do some things. So tell the people what you got coming up, if anything, for the rest of the weekend, man, the rest of the tournament.
Might definitely gonna be watching the games. Maybe do a watch long for one of the games. I don't know, but we'll definitely get back to more streaming next week. So yeah, get back to more of these call-in shows and doing some transfer talk and some Serie A talk, because Serie A is moving super mad right now. AC Milan misses Champions League, but magically can shell out 200 million. So we'll see what's going on. Especially they spent 75 million on Gonzalo Ramos from PSG.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
But now they're talking. They're going after Inacio from Sporting. There's talk that they're getting Trincao from Sporting. You know, they got to get all the Portuguese players because Ruben Amorim's that good of a manager because he took over at AC Milan. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, Jesus. That is wild. But big up, man. Big up to Kwaja. Excuse me. Big up for everyone who stayed. I know it was a long stream, but, you know, we vibe. We'll be back next Friday for that. And listen, whoever is left, I'm going to send you over to Miss Melina. We know Mel. She's part of the family. She's doing a watch-along for the Colombia-Ghana game. So, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.